Hello everyone, welcome to Saturday with the Angels. The angels have asked me to start something new today, and what we've got is we're going to be having a channeled message from them. It's not the cards, I'm not going to be using the cards. What this is where they're going to be bringing in messages through for you, which they feel that are pertinent to your growth right now. And what I would want to say, there's a few things I want to go through, a few of the logistics and how this is going to work, because this is what they're asking me to do. So they're saying if you do have any questions, to let me know. You can email me them at selflove-selfcare-system@gmail.com, or you can message me on Facebook Messenger on the Self-Love Self-Care Angel System page on Facebook. You could also put it in the comments here. And there's lots of ways you can contact me. You can even do it via my website if you wanted to. Okay, yeah, so that's the stuff that you need to know. Okay, but how this is going to work is they're going to bring through questions and answers if you ask them, and if not, they're going to bring through questions that they feel need to be answered for the collective right now. So the messengers and how it's going to work is I'm going to be working with my angels. And it is going to be a channeled message. So you are going to have to bear with me as I do it, because I've never done this before. And how it works is that I literally go into a space, okay, where I go into a level of awareness where the angels come in more deeply to me. So when I do a reading, they tend to be here. They're here in my energy field, okay, right here, okay. And if my spirit guides or any ancestors or all that come in while I'm doing a reading, they come in over this way. This is how it works with me. Well, when I'm doing a channeled message for you, it will be they come through into my energy field. So they'll be through me, bringing you the message, through my energy. Now, this isn't trance, so I won't be speaking in a weird voice. And if I do, that's just because. But what this is a messenger that they want to bring through to talk about what's going on, what's happening, and how we can vibrationally shift. Okay, so you're going to have to bear with me a few minutes. Like I said, I've never done this before, so this is what they want me to do, so I'm going to try. So I'm like quite shy as you can imagine, because it's something new and different, but yeah, I'm going to do it. And what I do is I go into I'll have a few moments where I just relax, and while I do that, it'd be a really good idea for each one of you, if you're watching this with me or even just listening with me, so long as you're not operating any machinery or driving or doing anything that really requires your full concentration, you could take this moment with me as well. So what we do is we relax. I tend to put my hands over my heart, and then I just take a deep breath in, and I relax my body and I relax my mind. Okay. So I ask that 100% love and light come through into my body. I ask that I only work with spirit above 100% light. And my angels work with me as we bring through a message for my beautiful soul family that works with me through the Self-Love Self-Care Angel System YouTube page. So the angels are now coming into my energy field. And I tend to work with collectives. I tend not to work with one energy. I tend to work with collectives. So I've got the collective vibrational energy here of sound. That's what they're telling me. So I'm going to say that to you. Anyone else here? And the collective vibrational energy of space. And the message that they want to bring through will be channeled in now. There's been a lot to be getting on with as you've been moving through all the different aspects of your lives. And we angels understand that it's difficult in the human capacity of living to sometimes deal with the difficult challenges and trials that you're presented with. In our hierarchical structure and in our energies and our vibrations, and when we talk of structure, we're not talking of structure as in the ways that you would talk about them, but we're talking about within vibrational frequency. And within our frequencies, we also have many spaces where there are what we would call challenges. It's just that we don't see them or feel them in the way that you do, because we do not have the sense of feelings and emotions that the human body categorizes, capitalizes. And within that space of where you are, we understand that your bodies feel out of sorts. So we talk to you now about health. And as we say this, Hem's eye is actually getting itchy and it's flaring up. And this is what we talk to. We talk to how your bodies will be sending you messengers. So right now, Hem's eye is feeling the energy of our vibration too strongly. So we're just going to bring that back for her. So we want to talk of health. We want to talk to you about how you've been looking after your health and what you've been doing. Many of you have been doing very, very well with your health, but there are questions that we've been hearing or we've been asked as we've been moving through the galactic vibrations and higher consciousness energy around the globe, around Earth consciousness. What we've been seeing is that many of you are struggling with space and time, and that is why we, the angels of space and time, have come in and sound vibration. We're here because we want to get you to understand that everything is on a frequency that includes your health. How are you looking after your bodies? How are you looking after your souls? You come to us with questions of, why am I unwell? Did you blueprint in any point or any time where you would find a space where you could hold a resonance, where you could be in a space where you could be working too hard and moving too fast and doing too much? Were you pushing your body so much that it got sick in the end? Were you doing that to your body? Is that what happened? Were you taking yourself away from where you're meant to be to where you were trying to go, when your body wanted to stay where it was? We're asking you with love, with deep, deep love from our higher consciousness and our energy and the energy that is all around you within Earth consciousness and Gaia. We're asking you to give yourself space to pause. For many of you, this pause becomes a difficult thing. You find it hard. And I pause as I think of that for you. Yes, that is difficult. And when you're moving into that, you wonder why things are not happening the way that you want them to happen. If you do not look after your cup and you do not fill it with love, then your cup will runneth empty. And when your cup runneth empty, that's when your body will start to get unwell. And when your body gets unwell, your body starts to become feverish. It becomes inconsolable. It becomes hurt. And when your body does this, it becomes unable to do the things that you want to do. Now, as I say this to you, I want to talk of why we came in with the energies that we came in with. We came in with those energies because the thing that we're seeing is that many of you are struggling because you get stuck in this level. You get stuck in the level of health. Health is a real bondage. It stops you. It keeps you where it is. It's not a word I would normally use, bondage, but this is the one that our host knows. And you are stuck in this level. You keep trying to move out this level, yet it isn't happening. Why it isn't happening is because you are becoming associated with this illness. You are becoming acclimatized to this mental health, this feeling of being unworthy, incapable, unsound. Now, as you feel this and you move your energy with this and become more acclimatized to it, and you become this person, and then you get maybe sicker and sicker, and you even start to live with this condition, and it becomes part of your daily life. You forget who you were and you forget where you were going. And we say to you now, with love and with higher vibration consciousness, for each one of you, this is the message that we're bringing for today, for Saturday. Your beautiful deep angel message is, dear ones, to awaken to light. That is your first call, to awaken to the light that is anchored inside your body, inside your system, inside your soul. And as I say this, breathe with me. Breathe with me. This light, it is the healing component within you. Your body has that structure and capacity to heal. So long as you do not become invested in what it is that you're feeling. Is your long-term sickness becoming the whole of you? Is your long-term mental health or Stress becoming something that is draining the life out of you and stopping you living your next potential space. Yes? If this is so, let's start at the very beginning. We would advise you with deep love and deep care and deep attention to your heart, to go to your heart space. The first thing you are to do is to work with your breath. Always begin all healing from the space of the breath. It is a simple task that we give to you today. Make sure you're breathing fully at least 10 times a day. Think how many breaths you have in a whole day. It's way more than 10. So your body will then start to feel safer in its environment and its space. Your breathing is a full belly breathing. You would breathe in fully into the belly. And you breathe out fully. And you do 10 of these. That is your first space. Then your next space is to think of an exercise that will help you to relax your mind and your soul. Could just circling your ankles around one way and the other way change something in the capacity of the level of your mind, because it's something that you've never done before. Is that what it is? Could that work for you? Or could it be working with your wrists, maybe stretching your hands out, flexing your fingers, bringing movement to the body? So your first one is breath, your second one is movement. Your third one is remembrance. Go into the depth of your body and ask yourself what it is you need to remember. As you breathe and then you move, ask your body what it is you need to remember so that you can start to heal. For in duality, which is where your body is in illness, you cannot lift yourself fully into the spiritual dimension of awareness that makes your life sound and puristically loving and beautified and spiritually high vibrationally. It isn't possible in that space. So this area of illness needs to be cleansed, needs to be cleared first through sound, through hearing, through bringing yourself into your body, so your breath, your movement, but hearing how that body, your body feels, listening to it, going into it. Because while in it, you're shackled. As you start to move through it, you loosen, you create movement, you create space where there was no space. You let your shoulders drop down, you move out of that vibration of sickness, and you start moving into the vibration of acceptance. It is okay for you to be acclimatized to that right now. Yet it's also important that now is the time you start to soften and find ways to heal your body's system. So the angels also want to bring through that healing would help you with this. And healing will tone your inner body to be able to actualize its own deep inner healing. So open yourself up to this. Be awakened to this. And start this journey now. We hand back. Thank you. Thank you, angels, that worked with me today. Thank you for the message. I have absolutely no idea what they told you guys there. I will have to watch it back myself. I do hope it helps some of you in some ways. They want to do this with me. I'm slightly overwhelmed by it, if I'm honest with you, because it's nothing I ever thought I'd do. However, the angels want to bring through their vibration. So it isn't just the message that you're getting. It's there's something about when they do that through my body, or even when I'm channeling angel readings, in fact, they bring through an energy that I don't have. That's not my natural energy, right? Now, you guys wouldn't know this because you don't know me on a personal level. However, if you met me on a personal level, you wouldn't see the me you see here. And the energy the angels are bringing you in my reports, in my readings, in this work, is a way to help you to move your frequency into their frequency. So I'm not even in their frequency. What happens is when we spend more time in this energy, in this vibration that they bring through, it shifts our frequency a millimeter at a time. You know, I teach yoga, right? And when we do these poses in yoga, I say to students, you're only trying to shift 1 millimeter at a time, one movement at a time. You know, you're moving your hands gently, but gently, but gently. You know, exercise, if you're doing something, you're like, say I'm pushing my arm across here, it's a gentle movement, gentle, allowing that body. It's about moving. And this is what this is doing. It's allowing you to shift very gently and change your vibrational frequency. And the more you listen to these messages, like the daily readings I do with the tarot, and these messages that are going to hopefully come through each week, maybe it's up to the angels, it might be each month, we'll see what they want to do, but the energy presented will fuse and play with your energy, and it will help it to move just slightly. And the more you watch of them, so by the end of the year, imagine where your energy and your frequency will be, and imagine where you will be. And it's the same for me. I've shifted so much over the years as I've worked on this and worked with my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel, my Facebook page. And I'm going to be doing Instagram soon because they are telling me that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's funny actually, because they're still talking, because they're over here now. They've gone into this section and they're saying that, you know, when I say that the angels are telling me to do things, I don't have to listen to them, and they never mean. That's when you know it's your angels, because we don't have to listen to them, and they don't try and impress upon us that we must do something. So there you go. I hope that's helped some of you. I hope that's given you something, and you felt something from that. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. I mean, you know, it's worth seeing what they want to do and testing it and feeling into that vibrationally and seeing what that brings to us. And yeah, let's all together shift our consciousness and our energy into a higher vibration so we can move up collectively as a beautiful human collective that loves and cares and supports one another. Because I think that is something that's really, really key. And I in the readings this week, in the daily readings, I mentioned something about the war and how people were so together and how they were really connected because they had a shared purpose and a shared goal. And I think this is what the angels are talking about, a shared purpose and a shared goal, and vibrationally shifting, so we're more sound, we're more cohesive, we're more together, we're more able to live as a harmonious unit rather than the kind of factions that we seem to be right now. So there you go, my lovelies. That was my new offering for you. Girl, I hope you really enjoyed it. Like I said, I have no idea what was said, so I'm going to have to watch it back, you know, to like sort of check it out and see what it was about, because that's going to be very interesting for me. So if you did get this far and you've enjoyed it, please do give me and the angels, really give the angels a thumbs up, because it was nothing to do with me. And you know, if you feel called and you haven't subscribed before and you've got a YouTube handle, please do subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of this soul family that will grow, because I'm determined. Remember, like the Capricorn star sign that climbs steadily up the hill. Determined. Capricorn determination. And that's what we're in at the moment for a few weeks. So keep moving through that. So namaste everyone. There may be some videos up there you can check, maybe a couple of things you can have a little look at, maybe a few of the readings from last week if you haven't seen them already. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Take care and namaste, and I will see you on Monday. Lots of love.